Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Tall with my back against the wall now. Still standing tall with my back against the wall. Ain't nobody hold me. I was going for it all. Always knew I was a star. Tell them give me my trophy. Try to take me down. I was 10 toes down. I'm still around. Still around.
James. Oh my goodness, the slam.
Ain't no way to hold me.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And now as we get into April, let's take a moment to look at how the top talent across the league is holding up. It's the rookie race. And with the season starting to wind down, one of these young men will be taking home that coveted Rookie of the Year award. You know, there have been moments for him this year, but overall, it just doesn't look like he'll finish near the top of the list.
And what a journey it has been for this tremendous crop of youth joining the NBA this year. Truly, it's been fun to watch.
And you know what? Every year is a little different, but this year is really special in terms of the quality of the depth. When you look at the talent of these incoming players, you'd be hard-pressed to match it in recent years.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, George is out there with Reed. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. So tonight, Clark, we expect lots of open court situations.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, these are two of the best fast break teams in the league. So I hope you brought your fast-paced vocal cords for this one, buddy.
Pass to Ayton. Three-pointer. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Ayton. Doncic has got the first 3 points tonight for the Lakers. Here's Reed. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Doncic outside. Oh, good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Reed. Good on the three-point shot. Reeves got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint. Stolen by Anderson. Outside, Reed. A 3-ball. And the Jazz, another 3.
3 points.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. To end the run. And it's Doncic missing.
A little disjointed to start this game, missing 3 of their first 4 shots already.
You know, for years, we wondered, Clark, what life after LeBron would look like for the Lakers. But that question has been answered.
Yeah, I think landing Doncic completely altered the course of the franchise, Kevin. I mean, he really is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he's in his prime. He makes them a threat in the West every season, and if he ever commits to defense, He'll be really special.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Lakers. For the Lakers.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Reeves outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Doncic outside. To halt the run, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Utah has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Reed, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
LeBron gets to Ayton, and here's Reeves outside. Rebound, Utah. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Dean, their last time out against the Grizzlies, delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
To the inside. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Reed. He's got 9.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Here's Reed. And Utah, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now Reed, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah leading by 18. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Reed. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And they get it. And LeBron with the nice bucket inside.
And with the defender covering all over him, nice step back.
And again, the three-point shot is good from Reed. Reed's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And so it's the Utah Jazz holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dalton Knecht. Then there's Smart. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. Aston Niang. Here's Bailey. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
Now here's Smart. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, they got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. GA, you hear about three-level score, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Reed. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Inside, and Hayes throws it down.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Now, here's Reed. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers home squad. Let them hear you.
Los Angeles. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah.
Dance team.
Here's Reeves. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Reed, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. It's Connect on the wing. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good from outside. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Guys, back over to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. LeBron's checked in for Connect. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reed. And a switcher also for Utah. George is checked in.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
The Jazz have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Reed. No good on the 3. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
A couple of turnovers for him in just the last 2 minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Doncic against Reed. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Reeves got 53.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
James. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Reed. And the Jazz, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Jazz ending the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They don't want it enough. They're getting bodied up on the boards and doing nothing about it.
Yeah, they get bodied up on the scoreboard as well, Shaq. It may not be their only issue, but it's a big problem.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
It's a very exciting group. We get to watch them grow. The league has adjusted to them along the way. but they've adjusted back.
Some great coaching as well to bring these guys along. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
James has gone 1 of 3 on the night, so on the floor for Utah. Anderson is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Reed in at the 1 spot. Now here's Reed, the fast break chance. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
LeBron outside. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's Reed. Good, that's another bucket. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Reeves outside. Here's Doncic, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Ayton. Doncic dishes to Ayton. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And here's Doncic from the arc, and the Lakers with another miss.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Shot to stop the run. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Reed. And the Jazz with another 3.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
LeBron passes to Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Austin Reeves. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Nurkic checked in for Walker Kessler. George Niang comes in for Kyle Anderson. Bailey's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collier in for George. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Jazz have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. From deep, connects again, and there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you, Kevin.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Smart kicks to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Second personal foul.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
The free throw drops for James. McClark for a one. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
There's the triple. It falls. And 3 more from Reeves.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And just breaking the spirit of their opponent 3 straight times this year. This win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record with 1 left to be played on the season against Los Angeles.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for T.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Martin, he's checked in for Utah. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. At the elbow, Doncic. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 34 points for Luka Doncic.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
Big win for you guys, MP. We know when your team turns up the defensive intensity, you hit another level. You had a few steals tonight that seemed to ignite your side. Talk about that.
Yeah, it's a decent baseline, but I feel like I could do this every game and then some. No reason I can't average 5 steals a game.
I'm pretty sure that would be a record.
Well, I'm a record-setting kind of guy. Nothing is out of my reach if I set my mind to it. You feel me?
I do, MP. Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. See you next time.